Four teams. We're down to the last four then, the penultimate round in this fine competition. The two teams ahead of us here have their eyes firmly fixed on the grand prize. They both believe it is within their compass. Having come this far, they're entitled to believe that. The competition has provided us with a lot of drama up to this point, and I'm sure there is plenty more to come before it reaches its ultimate climax. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. It is extraordinary to think we've already reached this stage. Just this game, and then the final.
A game some may argue with justification as being harder than the final itself, Peter. While you do everything to tell yourself you shouldn't get too ahead of things, it's actually harder than it seems. But it's looking like a terrific occasion here. Let's just hope we have a game to match all of this wonderful expectation.
And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Radamel Falcao is the one. He's been blessed with an awesome array of finishing skills. Then when you factor in his stealthy movement and his instinct for position, you end up with a lethal concoction.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Guguli really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Falcao. Falcao goes long.
I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Belanda.
Galatasaray have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Muslera gets rid without sophistication. And here's Faguli. He came in hard, very hard. Roberto with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Belanda tries to stroke it through, steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Marcao Teixeira. Faguli. Roberto concedes a free kick for that. Foot in. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the other team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. An interesting game up to now, but still goals. do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Trabzonspor head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Trabzonspor pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's shot at goal! He scores!
With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it?
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Kolasinac gets it back. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking for space out wide. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Just a whisker away. The changes then in quick succession. Gets the better of his man. Can he find a finish? Hits one! That's offside. Yes, it is.
Trabzonspor are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Belanda. Trabzonspor leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Galatasaray have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Marcao Teixeira. Trabzonspor just have to run down the clock. Hoists it forward. Looking to Falcao! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Trabzonspor have the tie at their mercy. Well, welcome to you wherever you are in the world. It is advantage to the hosts in this battle for a place in the final. Certainly in terms of scoreline and venue, everything appears to favour them. And this is a tie. Despite all of that, though, which is a long way yet from being decided. Welcome to everyone who has joined us for this most eagerly awaited second leg. The semi-final will be decided tonight. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the whole world, and boy does it add to the occasion. Well, a repeat performance of the first 90 minutes would do it for the home side, but they'll have to do it against a very desperate opponent who will just keep on going in search of the big one.
Well, I think...
Has a pop! Great reaction! And he's there to make a great save.
Falcao sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Just brushed off the ball there. Baba. Ibrahimovic, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well played, he saw that coming.
Galatasaray have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
He's found his man. Luyendama, Bayram. Ibrahimovic could move up a gear here. Ibrahimovic. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Akbaba played out to the right. Roberto. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? And it's got through. Half-time in the semi-final. Well, both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
Trabzonspor will be relatively happy. They've protected their lead, and now the onus is on their opponents to start taking a few risks, which may play right into their hands.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Well, we're already into the second period.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Kolasinac. Ball's out on the left now. He's through. Belanda. Buguni tries to get it forward quickly. That's great strength on the ball. Yazici looking to break out here. Brought forward. What does he try from here? He's got options out wide. Has a hit! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
It's being played forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Yazici. Yazici! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Hoists it forward. cuts it out. And now they can launch a counter. And help's available out wide. Gets into some space. He's gone for it! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce. Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Faguli.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ball's loose, and they've been caught out here. He's had a go! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met. Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Look, we're certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Falcao. It's Falcao!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
It's come loose. Plenty of... And there goes the final whistle. They have made it, and they've deserved to make it. A fabulous cup run has gone all the way to the final day. Trabzonspor made it through then to the business end of the tournament. We're down to the last 8 now, the stakes getting higher and higher. Not only them, of course, it's the same story for everyone. They all are desperate to win it. Something then is going to have to give. It is a charged atmosphere. What is up for grabs? So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. A truly big night of football here ahead of us. It always is when this competition is in town.
Well, we're at the stage, Peter, when the dream becomes believable. The stage of the season when everything takes on a tougher, more pressurised edge. When you want to win all you can, but might have to settle for one. This would be worth settling for, believe me.
We're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, I think we can expect to see more than a few moments of individual brilliance with Neymar on the pitch, Peter. He's got such a silky touch, he can...
Big chance! And the follow-up!
Trabzonspor have been the more adventurous for me and productive, and now they have to add that clinical bit.
That intervention was very necessary. That could spell trouble. Tries to switch the play. Dagba.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
So above all others, Jim, what do you think is the single factor which is going to make a difference here?
Well, Peter, I think there really isn't enough.
Towering header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
It's Greenwood! It's being played forward. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Neymar. Neymar goes looking. Yazici. Ibrahimovic. Lobs it in gently. Done very well to intervene. That'll be a throw. Marco Verratti. And it's Neymar. Shoots! Decent enough try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And the Herrera hoists it forward. Greenwood. And the weighted pass. And the first half is done. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. The action has already resumed here.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Greenwood, he's gone for it! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, the run was really impressive, the finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Mbappe. And it's Ibrahimovic. Breaks on here. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And here's Roberto. He's got options out wide. Oh, he's overhit it. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Nil-nil the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. There's the through ball. He's left. He goes for goal! And they've been caught out here. Pumps it into the area. And he heaves it forward. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's played forward. What an adventurous run from a defender. Pablo Sarabia. And that's been won straight back. Herrera. Paris Saint-Germain have to get it into the box and quickly.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late...
Face to face with the keeper. And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Trabzonspor really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And the referee brings it to a close. Trabzonspor can look forward to home advantage now, having avoided defeat in the first leg. It is theirs to take. Trabzonspor come into the second leg just as they started the first. It is a narrative which is also applicable to their opponents after a goalless draw last time out. Much has been talked about on and off the field since those 90 minutes came to a close. But talk is one thing, hindsight is 2020. Right now we have 90 minutes ahead of us, which will tell the ultimate tale. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. It's Ibrahimovic! There it is!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Trabzonspor have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it? Mbappe, Bernat, gorgeous control there, gets it back. Corner then. Neymar goes short. Kehra proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Richarlison! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Neymar plays it short. And here's Neymar. Rabiot tries to get it forward quickly.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Keeper sends it forward. Verratti drives it forward. Now it's Neymar. Neymar with the short one. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's played forward. Marco Verratti. And it's Marquinhos. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Mbappe. Battles to win it back. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Now the counter. And the Herrera. Marquinhos. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Over to the left. And it's Ibrahimovic. It's come loose. Kimpembe plays it forward. Mbappe. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. And we've reached half-time. So there you have it. Close sport half of football. Still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Trabzonspor are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Trabzonspor really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
It's a promising ball. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Mbappe and the Herrera. Mbappe! Oh, he's broken through.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Going through. Kira. So we've reached the hour mark. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And the checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Tries lifting it over. Kolasinac. Paris Saint-Germain keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny...
Up to meet it! And he's there to clear it. Kurzawa. Kurzawa goes looking. Looks to clip it forward.
Trabzonspor are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Well played, he saw that coming. Yazigi. Is there any support? He might not need it. Has a goal! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And that really is so impressive.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Trabzonspor take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in. Forward it goes. He's got away. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Done very well to intervene. Brings it forward. Goes for goal! And it's there! And surely that settles it. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Paris Saint-Germain making consecutive changes here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. And on to the semi-final, another hurdle cleared. Next up, the penultimate step. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Trabzonspor will be thrilled by this, even though they would have been a tad fearful of their lesser strength, but they've sprung a huge surprise.
Well, hello, good evening, and welcome to everybody who has joined us, regardless of where you are, or indeed what time it is with you all over the globe, as we bring you this most glamorous of clashes between two sides desperately chasing the right to contest the ultimate prize in club football. This competition has provided us with so much unforgettable drama since the first qualifiers began last summer, and I am certain there will be plenty more to come in the last few. It is semi-final day. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. So just one more step for a date with destiny. Few games come bigger than this one.
Yeah, and the first leg of a semi-final, you can't guarantee passage into the final, obviously, just yet. But you can make life quite hard for yourself, Peter, second leg. So you've got to expect it to be tight and tense. This atmosphere sounds perfect for the occasion. And it's a case of releasing your best now and just finding a stronger edge, letting the opposition know what you're all about. And it's going to be tough next time round too.
Got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I'm going to go for the little wriggler, that is Raheem Sterling. His small frame and pace gives him a real advantage over bigger, slower defenders. And
Parejo conceives a free kick for that. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Rabiot has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
João Cancelo. Hoists it forward. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Yazigi. I guess for the visitors here, the thing they have to decide is whether they are happy to take a draw and play conservatively or go all out and try and win it.
Yeah, absolutely. I suppose from a neutral perspective, the latter would prove more exciting, certainly for us, but yeah, the former certainly a strategy which is just as valid here.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Yazigi has a pop! Some clever work on the flank.
Yeah, they seem to be encouraging both fullbacks to ease inside, so we'll keep an eye on that to see if it all works out.
That's offside. Yes, it is. Laporte. Parejo. Rodri. And it's played forward. Has a hit! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Jordi Alba. Otamendi. Still, rather frustratingly, it is 0-0. Forward it goes. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Time for a change in personnel. Gundogan. Manchester keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Otamendi. Gundogan. And the first half is done. So the other team has broken through. It's not for the want of trying. Been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Trabzonspor clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
That's gone a long way up and away. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Paylaşmadan gets it forward. Sterling. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. And the ball's come out! Otamendi is there, and he can get that clear. Jordi Alba. Sterling goes looking, and that is as far as they're going to go. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Aguero, it's Aguero! Oh, that was no routine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. De Bruyne with the short one. João Cancelo decides to play it back. Rodri just brushed off the ball there. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it?
Trabzonspor showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Final checks on the touch.
Into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Aguero. Aguero! Oh, yes, it's there! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! Just so calm under pressure.
Aguero really showed good strength there, held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
Manchester take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Laporte tries to get it forward quickly. That's good progress. And that will be the final act. Well, they've lost the home leg, so life gets a little fraught. All that's left is to win away and somehow keep the dream alive. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Trabzonspor were brave in standing up to much fancied opponents, and this can be a real source of...
Well, hello and a special welcome to everybody who has joined us for our coverage of this, the penultimate game in this prestigious competition. Things are beautifully poised, delicately poised. The two sides separated by just the odd goal at the end of the first 90-minute tie. It is a scoreline which is more than reversible, even on hostile territory. A small corner devoted to the visiting supporters in terrific voice. They clearly believe it is on. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. So this for a place in the final. The hosts hoping to complete the job, the visitors attempting to spoil their day. Jim Beglin.
Well, I think we all need to remind ourselves, Peter, that this is by no means a decisive advantage and that one goal is all that's needed. So I suspect this might be a bit of a slow burner to start. An early goal would be ideal, it could really spark it, but not necessarily crucial. Certainly not so crucial you just go full throttle from the get-go.
And that gets things running. Trabzonspor were so disappointed to lose in front of their own fans in the first leg. And the task is clear, they have to win. Roberto with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Jordi Alba. De Bruyne. And play for a throw. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Bernardo Silva with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Receives it from behind. Has a pop! Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oh, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
Have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's Sterling. Battles to win it back. It's got through to him. Laporte does well to read it and intercepts. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Otamendi. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva has a look inside the box. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Pulls out once more. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Kolasinac goes on a charge down the left, going through. Ibrahimovic. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. João Cancelo. Well, some clever work on the flank.
Yeah, they seem to be encouraging both fullbacks to ease inside, so we'll keep an eye on that to see if it all works out.
João Cancelo. Rodri tries to get it. And the semi-final reaches halfway. So neither team has broken through. That's certainly not going to want to try. Been an interesting game up to now, but still goals.
Well, having lost the first leg, Peter, an early goal setter was first on the menu.
Ibrahimovic! Rodri can hoist it clear.
Well, that's It's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
Now it's Sterling. Just brushed off the ball there. He's got it on the right now. What's on? Here's the through ball. That intervention was very necessary. Away from immediate danger. And here's Aguero. Manchester. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Defending of the desperate variety. Yazici drives it forward. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Forward it goes. And it's De Bruyne. Yazici. That's a terrific surge down the right. Rodri gets into the right position to intercept. Ederson sends that a long way. Fernandinho hoists it forward, played out to the right. There's the delivery.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now it's Mahrez.
Manchester certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Kolasinac has got himself a free kick. Goes to finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. Fernandinho. That's it! They are out! Trabzonspor are out. All square here, but that's not enough. Damage done in the first leg, and they're done for. Given the outcome of Well, welcome everybody. You join us here for our coverage of what is set to be a truly exciting final. Formalities are underway, everybody is soaking up an energetic, highly charged atmosphere within the ground. The teams will be with us very shortly. We look forward, of course, to that special moment. In the meantime, we take in the feeling of excitement and euphoria ahead of what should be a really outstanding final. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. And so we stand for the anthems. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought, to have their names on this famous trophy.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now.
Well, this is it.
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages, but an early goal can blow all that away, so I hope that we can create an attacking contest here, which obviously we want for this showpiece.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? And it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic gets it out to the wing. Plays it back. Here it is now, Ibrahimovic hits it! Cleared without complication.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Ibrahimovic goes for goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And it's Sosa. Gets away from his opponent. Has a hit! He's got away with one there.
A chance that's created through very good grafting. Did well to get in the face of his opponent.
Fenerbahce seem happy to let their strikers roam it. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's got options out wide. Kolasinac gets it back. In towards the mid. Has a pop! Oh, the ball's come loose! Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Frey, and the shot! Hoists it forward. And that's been won straight back. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Look, this is classic final tension and nerves. It's still got time to go from tentative to thrilling, I hope.
Trabzonspor head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. The action has already resumed here. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Rabiot has a hit! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Towering header! Shapes to shoot! The changes then in quick succession. Away from immediate danger. It's a loose ball. Trying to get there. Nicely controlled. Forward it goes, and the break is on. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. He's had a go! And he's found the net! Could that be the start of something big?
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Fenerbahce are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Oh, good. It's Ibrahimovic! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Sosa. Luis Gustavo! Oh, and that should have been two.
Luis Gustavo was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
With a delicate ball.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Yazici, and here's Ibrahimovic. It's broken loose. Ibrahimovic hits it! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it. The final whistle and the end. The dream is over, the prize has got away. Well, these are the moments seared forever painfully on the memory of fans and players. After a campaign of so many highs and lows, The glory has got away.
Yeah, Peter, I've been in this position and it's...